My name is Kelley Brenberg. I am a member of the design team at the Pigeon Letters. Today we're going to do some meditative doodling. This is a really laid-back activity. It's what I do when my mind is kind of racing. You can fill up a whole sheet with these doodles, or you can just do a few at a time. Any materials will work. I have these new Monoline Studio pens from the Pigeon Letters, so I'm going to be using those along with watercolor paper. Really, whatever you have lying around would work. So let's get started. I am going to grab a piece of paper, and I don't want to fill the whole piece of paper, so I'm going to cut it into a smaller bit here. I'll just cut it roughly in half. And then I'm going to cut it in half again. And I have a piece of paper that I used before just to catch the stray ink bits. I am going to make this just a little bit more polished, and we are ready to go. I am going to open up my new pens from the Pigeon Letters. So here are the pens. We have the 1, the 3, and the 5. Okay, let me just test them out real quick. So here we have 01 Monoline. 03. So you can see that's just a little bit more thick. And then the 05. I think I'm going to use the 5 today. We are just drawing circles, and then we are going to be connecting them. So let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to start in the middle-ish and draw a rough circle, oval kind of thing, and then keep drawing little circles around there, varying the size and shape a little bit. And then in the end, we're going to be filling up these little gaps with black ink. And the point of this exercise is not to draw perfect circles. It's to take a few minutes and do some meditative drawing and clear your mind. As I'm doing this, I'm already having some critical thoughts like that I'm drawing outside of the lines and yada yada, and that's okay. It's just interesting to do an activity like this that doesn't have like a goal in mind other than to relax. As I'm going, I tend to make smaller and smaller circles, and that's fine. Just obviously the more circles you have, the more time you'll be spending with this. This is the kind of thing that would be great to have this paper in your desk drawer along with the pens, and if you're in the middle of a busy day and you want like a 5-minute break, you could just start coloring in. Maybe I want to color in with the 3. I think I would get better results that way. Let me see. So I'm using the 5 for drawing. Let me try the 3. Yeah, that gives me a little bit more control. I'm used to drawing on Procreate on my iPad. The Procreate helps you make lovely perfect circles and lovely perfect lines, and I love that about it. And it's good to step back and do something like this with your hands and a piece of paper and just revisit how things look when you just go organically and you don't have a button to undo. Spin this around again. I'm gonna grab my 3 and just do some filling in here. Eventually we will be going to the edge of the paper. If you find yourself wanting to speed up, or if you find yourself getting judgmental of the circles that you're making, I don't know what to say about that. So the point of this, again, is not to make perfect circles or perfect black lines or to be the fastest or the best. The point is just to take some time for yourself and breathe and doodle. That being said, all of those things do happen to me while I'm doing this. I feel like my circles aren't good enough and that I should go faster, and that's okay. Just keep going, keep breathing. For now, I'm just gonna draw close to the edge, but not go to the very edge yet. Have you ever heard of that phrase, how you do anything is how you do everything? I think that's what it is. I'm thinking of that right now because of the way I approach things like this. Even though I keep saying it doesn't have to be perfect, it's not about that, it's not about going fast, I'm still finding myself feeling like, see, I made a bad circle. And then that sounds ridiculous, right? To say I made a bad circle. Okay, I made a bad circle though. If you're having any habitual thoughts crop up, just notice those. And I think a reason I keep spinning the paper around is because I get bored with my current view, which again is kind of silly because it's all circles or ovals or whatever they are. Procreate would call it an ellipse. Bring this piece of paper back because we're coming to the edges. am almost done, kind of, and going along the edges and just seeing where else I might want to draw little rocks. Just filling things in. I think I'm gonna switch to the 3 now. I am coming to the end here. I'm gonna switch to the 3 to do sort of the last bits. I just want to fill in some of these areas a little bit more, smooth it out a little bit more. I'm also filling in some of these little circles from time to time if I think it would look better without them. With these kind of things, it's sometimes hard to know when you're done because there's always like a little area that you could smooth out. There's 2 ways I try and find out if I'm done. One is if the things that I'm doing seem to be making it worse, not better. And 2, I'll hold something out far and bring it close and look at it that way and see like what sticks out. That's just a good trick for just seeing something in a different way. Okay, I am just about done. I could keep futzing with this for a lot longer, but I think it looks pretty good. And besides, that wasn't the point, remember? I have to keep telling myself that. The point was to do a mindful activity, a mindful doodle, and I have done that. And I hope you did too. My name is Kelley Brenberg. I am a member of the design team at the Pigeon Letters, and I blog here monthly, so I hope to see you soon.